Alright, what's up y'all? It's LakerFan here. As you can see by the title of today's video, and what's on your screen right now, you got the 99 overall power forward pure stretch. His record low-key kind of clean too. It's sort of. It's like, it's good. But, bro, this dude in the middle's record is nasty. And then, to make matters even worse, we had the pure lock shooting guard. Pure lock shooting guard. So, not only, like, you know, he's small, he drops all Kitchen's badges, the ones that he even has, because he has an incomplete play sharp build that he was running with here. And you see on my right, we got Dope as well with the rim stretch. So, as far as the matchups go, I'm okay with mine, and I'm okay with Dope's. What I'm not okay with is Kitchen's. You know what I mean? Like, we got, you know, the pure lock shooting guard on our incomplete play sharp build, and he's kind of out here just running point, just trying to, you know, we were just trying to have fun with this lineup too. In case you're new to the channel, Kitchen runs, like, he's got a power forward stretch playmaker, so like stretch primary obviously, and like dude has a 98 overall at that, like, at this point, and bro, I mean, it's just a game changer as opposed to the player that he has out on the court right now. As far as like range shooting wise goes, and just height as well, to like make yourself a little bit less of a defensive liability, it's kind of like big time. And I don't know, and honestly, that's part of the, so the video that I uploaded yesterday, right, it's part of the whole discussion of it. And you know, where it's kind of dumb in my opinion that, so let's say, like, as far as Kitchen's defense goes, right, I'm kind of off topic here, but I'm just talking at this point. There's two different videos I'm showing you guys, so we're gonna be talking for about 18 minutes here. But there's, I don't know, as far as defense goes, and yo, actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna break that down. But real quick, as far as defense goes, I mean, it's kind of dumb how, you know, you should feel more comfortable guarding guards on a playmaker than a stretch, just because of height reasons. Like, speed wise, it should make no sense if that's the case, but it is. Anyway, so you see they switch once. If you guys haven't been with my channel, because I know a lot of I haven't posted gameplays in a minute, but if you haven't been with my channel, if they switch once, they're going to switch again. So boom, this is when you hit him with the slips and you're right down the middle. This is the easiest pass in the game. And for those who switch everything, you get free 2 points every time. Promise you. Promise you, promise you. It's the easiest, like, bucket in the game. So just keep that in mind as well for those of you who are new to the channel. So you see right here, I'm not trying to play any sides or anything. I'm trying to stay on this taller playmaker, and then we keep we're just trying to keep all the matchups at this point. So I think later in the game as well, we do end up switching a little bit more. But, and yo, bro, this stretch is honestly like nuts. I mean, he didn't hit that shot obviously, but this dude was going crazy, bro. So right there, kind of questionable pass by me. That was pretty sus. But anyway, so what I'm approaching this pick and roll with, right? They have a lock who's, like, you know, pretty small, and then a playmaker as well, like guarding the pick and rolls, because that's just who he's on. So they're not trying to switch this stretch on to me, I guess. So honestly, my plan is to either just go straight at this playmaker in the post, obviously, or the first action I'll take for sure is definitely to see if they're going to switch everything, which you see they switch right there. So they are, like, indeed switching everything, but then they kind of decide, you know, like, to try to get it back. Boom, you dot Dope. Simple as that. So a lot of this is defensive reads, where, again, like I just said, I mean, it looks like they're trying to switch everything, but then one guy is in miscommunication as well. You see, even as we talk about miscommunications, I try to step up. Boom, he gets open, but luckily I do grab the rebound over the lockdown as well. Kitchen with the play sharp, trying to go nuts. This dude tried to dunk it. It's a slap fest right now, bro. It's not looking good. So you see right here, again, now this is where screening IQ comes into play, because I mean, at this point, bro, they doubled him from half court, like, and I'm just sitting here, I just missed on a screen and I'm just not rolling quick enough. My dude wouldn't turn around either. But at this point, like, bro, I've seen enough as far as the switching goes. I don't know why you'd ever voluntarily switch everything with a lockdown guarding ball, but at that point, and you see he can't really hold the post spin, but I did it, or the post speed boost, but I did an unnecessary little spin layup right there. Also, Alpha Dog is activated for me right now, but again, you see they switch everything on this again, but boom, then bro, I was over here orchestrating this stuff in the party too. So like I said, sorry for the pauses too. I know it gets a little bit annoying, but boom, you run this wrap and see if they switch everything, right? So generally you would have Dope just cut right down the middle, but you see the guard, the lockdown protected that. So At this point, you can just have your switch, right? But then Kitchen comes back over to the left, so the lock's trying to pick him up. This other dude is stuck in between me and the inbound defender. So at this point, I just say, like, tell Dope to cut. Boom, there it is. Easy bucket. A lot of, those inbounds, you can get so much off those, bro. So really, like, don't sleep on that stuff. They're, with only two defenders able to move and 2 offensive players, but then still a passer at the 1, like it's really like a 2.5 on 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the passer, and he can function as a screener, and then you have, like, the third defender can't really do anything. So boom, they switch everything again. At this point, now peep it, boom, run the rescreen, slip, hit the middle. At that, like, bro, I mean, these dudes are honestly not smart for doing that, bro. Like, you got a pure lock guarding ball. A pure lock shouldn't need help to, like, get through, to, like, switch on screens. But boom, here they are again. So later in the game, I don't run these rescreen slips. So I'll explain that to all the new people here. I know I've reiterated this so much in other videos, but for all the new people, because I've had so many videos blowing up lately, bro. It's honestly crazy. But I'll just explain that for all the new people. So how I usually approach pick and roll, right? I will just hold on to screens and hold B and try to, like, get my man open, anticipating that they're gonna play front back and not switch anything. But as soon as I see that other dudes are trying to switch everything on screens, boom, I'm just slipping off rip. So what I'll normally do is I'll hold B, right? And if they switch it once, then they're gonna switch it again. That's my, like, slogan, I guess, if you will. Because I mean, if you get a match, they're gonna match up how they want to, right? And if they switch it once, that means, like, this is not the matchup they really desire. But generally, people are willing to just switch everything because, like, I don't know, you get what I'm saying. But anyway, so you see Dope hits the floater. Gotta get that XP, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this game is over. Like, this is just bad. This is ugly. It's not looking too hot. See right here, I try to get the chase down, but no. To get back to that point though, so if they, like I said, if they switch once, they're gonna switch again. But once I see that they're just willingly gonna switch everything always, I will generally just try to, and you see I get a lucky recovery right there, but I'll generally just try to, like, slip, anticipating that they're gonna switch right away rather than let them switch once. I don't know, it's just kind of a, you'll see what I'm talking about, because I'm sure, or even in more videos too, but I'm sure I have a couple more examples of that as the games go on too. But anyway, you see Kitchen tosses the pure lock shot too. It's not looking too good for these dudes. Now Lockdown's over here pressing up on Kitchen. I'm just like, screw it, bro. If they want this, I'll just give it to them. Like, so I'm just going right at the, and I get fouled again on the spin layup, bro. But anyway, these dudes got like 6 fouls too. Bro, as a YouTuber, this is like the thing I hate the most. So anyway, also right there, boom, they switch again. Kitchen goes over to the wing. Now we just have the switch that we want, where the Lockdown is guarding our lock. So you see right here, I'm talking about, if they switch once, they're gonna switch again. But Kitchen didn't really cooperate on that one. At this point, bro, just get the game over with. Like, when you're down by this much, dog. Like, is it really this necessary? You see this dude trying to take charge on me too. I pivot away. I wanna address this with you guys. As far as this post speed boost goes, right? I pivot away from the help defense. So I make sure the shoulder that I'm gonna speed boost to is going away from any help defender, so that there's literally no help. Those overloads are nuts, bro. I love those overloads with the post speed boost. But anyway, 10, 5, and 4. Dope had 12 points. Kitchen, doing what Playmaker should do. But anyway, yeah, they had 7 fouls. So you think, oh, that's tough, bro. Like, they had all these good record players and all that, and then, bro, come to find out, get a load of what these dudes pull up with the next game. This dude went and pulled a KD, dog. Like, this dude was Draymond in the locker. He was over here. He called up another 99, bro. So anyway, same trio here. We got me, Kitchen, and Dope. Play sharp, rim stretch, and athletic rebounder. But peep this, bro. They got a 99 shot maker, and then, bro, and then they still got the pure stretch, and then this dude went and got his pure lock, bro. So long story short, what these dudes were doing, right? With this pure lock, they were setting off ball, bro. It was the nastiest trio I've ever seen. Like, bro, this combo is just unreal. So I'm gonna explain to you guys what happens here. So, and then you see, so they get the lock on Kitchen. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold Kitchen. That's a bad shot. So point guard on me, right? So I would assume they're willing to switch this back. So I said another pick, right? And boom, slips open. Like I told you guys, it would be. So anyway, but no. So, bro, to describe how this lineup works on their offense, get a load of this, bro. They set off-ball picks with this lockdown, right? And this 99 pure stretch is D-padding around off-ball screens. It's so clean, bro. And then they have an ISO with the shot maker too. So, I mean, while it is tough for them in this off-ball set because we've got two solid defenders like guarding, you know, on the off-ball screens, and then, but as far as that goes, I mean, they got a straight-up one-on-one with the shot maker ISOing our like incomplete play sharp. So boom, they switch it once. I kind of get a late slip there, but I cut through in like just the right amount of time. I'm telling you guys, I know a lot of you, bro, a lot of people were questioning my credibility as far as like pick and roll goes, and like they were like, bro, I can't believe I did that little badge video, right? And everybody was like this dude's a sharp and it shows. This dude don't play big and it shows. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Just because I put pick and roller low as a badge, bro, absolutely not. I'm a firm believer that is a horrible badge. You can't convince me otherwise. Why is that? Because these slips are the way I score every single time anyway. I mean, maybe for you low IQ like 7'3" bigs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, and I don't mean any offense with like calling you that, but I mean like bro, for you like 7'3" bigs who honestly at the same time can't slip because like your build just doesn't allow it. You see right here, locks on Kitchen, boom. Probably looking for a slip right here. I haven't even watched the gameplay in a little bit, but boom, slips open. Kitchen's just struggling to get the pass off. That's a tough one right there, bro. And what makes it even worse too is when a defense gets exposed like that, it's tough because like they're gonna pick up on that a little bit more from here on probably. So at that point, look at this. So they kind of, like I said, they pick up on it just a little bit. They're like, okay, this dude's been cutting through every time. You see how the lock didn't really commit to the pickup there. He just kind of played in the middle. He played himself for a passing lane whilst, bro, and look at these off balls. Oh my God. Like, I feel bad for not playing up on that. It's just tough because like I'm so comfortable with like pick and roll D and like hedge defense, right? And it's really weird to like hedge for an off ball defense. I don't know. It's just kind of odd. So anyway, they switch again. Don't ask me why. You really couldn't convince me why. I really don't know. At that point, bro, just put the lock on Kitchen. Or like, and so you guys are probably wondering like how I do this, right? Or like what makes it so this works. You see again, Dope's getting like killed on these off-ball picks. And it's just tough. And anyway, you see the on-ball screen right there. Lock, but that time, okay, and also I'm gonna show you guys that. This is a huge component as far as rebounding goes. So he had me inside, right? But I skipped past him for the box out, but I thought he was going to have a lot more resistance. Like, I thought I was going to be stuck on his body and just going to have to push. So here I am super deep under the basket with no actual box out now. Like, I'm inside, right? But, like, I'm not actually boxing out. So, boom, long rebound. If I would have been boxing and then jumped, then I probably would have got that board. But just wanted to point that out. You see Hall of Fame deep limitless range, pure stretch, and then the shot maker with like who knows what, probably gold relentless, something like that. Dog, it's just, these 99s are a different breed, man. it's honestly crazy. But anyway, so we run into on-ball picks, you know, like everybody else does in the game. So right here, this is what you'll see a lot of as far as like, again, I apologize for all the rewinding and like pausing, but you're gonna see a lot of this right here from a not very great three-point shooter at your point guard while not having a good three-point shooting build from your like big man either. So what I love to run with, as you guys can kind of anticipate, is a build with probably around like gold limitless, something like that. Hall of Fame is wonderful, but it's just hard to like have enough speed from your point guard when they have Hall of Fame limitless, obviously with like, you know, the pure sharp. But gold limitless is probably what I go for, just because that's enough to be manageable, to have enough speed to work like front and back pick and rolls. But when they play sides like this, you can't play down so much on that. So Kitchen also just wasn't prepared for it. You see, he's also not really running like our regular pick and roll where we just like kind of are more composed and, you know, coming toward each other at the same time while like still just looking for, because obviously at the end of the day, like pick and roll is very built on forcing switches, But then once you force the switches, generally in real life, you more play for the, you play for like either the mismatch you want when you do get that switch, whether it's like Kyrie on their big man and he just ISOs, or if it's like, Shaq on their point guard, which would never happen. So example is like, so they switch it again, and like, here's what I mean. So me being like a dominant player now, in my opinion, because like, with no takeover, I'd probably run this back for a rescreen slip, which I really should anyway, just because like, if people are going to be willing to switch literally everything, then you might as well. Especially with like a weak defender in the corner right there with a pure stretch. But anyway, instead I just, call for the ISO. Now, this is what I don't like. I'm not going to lie to you. When we have two dudes on opposite sides when I'm doing that post speed boost, because then they can help from wherever, and it's harder to read. And then you can't really like, set yourself up for like zero help defense like I showed you guys earlier in that play. But anyway, deficiencies of this lineup, I mean, you see, it's the fact that like, we're putting Kitchen on their ball handler like this, a 99 overall shot maker who's like, and Kitchen's on a play sharp he barely ever plays with. Anyway, pure stretch, banging from deep. It's just, that is unreal. That's crazy, bro, to be that tall with that much limitless. It's honestly nuts. But no, so as far as like the pick and roll combos go, right? You see, so again, this is Kitchen's lack of confidence, because he's normally on a, like I said, 98 overall stretch primary, playmaker second, perfect build for these pick and roll situations. They're like pre-switching so hard. So like, I'll explain that. A pre-switch is like literally they're both playing back so that my slip isn't open, and they're passing the switch off so that like the next guy can still pick me up while not giving enough time for my slip to be there. So what's open is the shot. I mean, it's wide open. But lockdown plays the lane. That is a tough one right there. But no knock to Kitchen. I mean, he's really good on his main build, and we were just out here trying to have some fun, like, let him get on a different build and do his thing. But here we are going against 299 overalls who all have great records, and we're just not like really exactly prepared for it. So again, there we go. We communicated that shot is what's going to be there if they do the exact same thing. They did it again, so there it is. Now right here, bro, I gotta leave Kitchen on completely an island, like one-on-one straight up. Like I literally cannot help him one bit, because they got the pure stretch off balling with takeover, 99 overall pure stretch off balling with takeover on. Again, you see right there, they're just pre-switching again, like I say. So what happens? Boom, 3-pointers are available. It's honestly a really beautiful thing when like pick and roll is run properly and you know how to do it. And that's what I love about running with Kitchen, because like generally he is the guy lately who I've been able to run with, who is just a sponge. Like he will just learn everything that I have told him about, and the way I want to run with these. So right here, I'm just 3-ing up. They got 13 to our 18. At this point, we're in a good situation as long as we don't give up a 3. So that's what I did. Especially like normally I wouldn't really 3-up like that, but he's a 99 pure stretch with takeover on. I mean, you gotta respect that 3-pointer. So it's kind of just, that's just what I'm doing there. So again, they pre-switch. Boom. Kitchen gets the turning animation though. I do get the rebound, but I was anticipating that I got the ball right here. I was spamming A over to the corner because I thought I had the ball. So here I am, like, and then do it late, and there's two dudes already on him. So unfortunate sequence right there. Definitely unfortunate sequence. But again, so I'm gonna be keying in on that stretch a little bit right here. You see he's off balling. Boom, I miss on the passing lane. This dude, bro, fades off one hand from half court. I really like had some confidence in that too, bro. I was running on the pure lock, but now at this point, bro, it is tough to get these pick and rolls against this pure lock. Kitchen has to be at a range he can score from too, is the problem. And like I said, he's used to having gold limitless with great shooting ability. You see right there, he misses the mid-range. We run it back again. It's getting tough right now with this lock takeover, because my rolls are not going to be open very much. So we work to the LT real quick. He gets a little bit of an opening, just enough to actually make that mid-range. I'm actually kind of surprised he made that, to be honest. That is a tough shot for those play sharps. But anyway, 20 to 15. It's getting down there. Like, bro, at this point again, I just give up the 2 because I'm really like not trying to, put ourselves at so much of a disadvantage. I mean, they can take that bucket, we still don't score, get another bucket, and we still have a chance to win the game. So it's really like, if we can't get a score within 3 possessions, then I just don't trust us enough. Like that's just not good enough. So anyway, right now the lock is playing what I call, not even what I call, it's just the universally known thing, hedge defense. So fortunately his takeover runs out literally right now. So what he's doing is he's picking up long enough to not allow me to roll, but he's also not, like, you know, committing to the point guard. So this is where mid-range and fadeaway ability are like huge as well. But can't really play hedge D on the LT. So I try it. We don't get it off in time, but we only got 3 seconds. And I barely. I don't even want to know how much time was left on this. I don't. Let me peep it real quick. Oh my God, I messed it up again. Okay, that was literally point. Oh my God, dog, it was point like 2, point 1 as I get the shot off. And the stretch wasn't there in time. Now, yo, low-key, Stretch should have committed to that, bro. As soon as he saw the pass, like, not going to the corner, he should have just committed to this down low. You cannot give up a 2-pointer right here. Like, that is literally the last thing you can give up when the other team has 19 or 20 points. But anyway, I had 14 that game, 5 rebounds. Dope didn't even take a shot. They were just keying in on him from the corner, making sure we didn't get threes off that. But anyway, that's all for the vid. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, bro, I can't believe this actually went like 20 minutes long. But I apologize for all the pauses, but I just love to, like, explain things to you guys and, like, you know, give the informational purposes and all that. But anyway, that's all for the vid. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all that good stuff. Let's try to get this to like 150 likes. Can we do that? Maybe like 200, something like that. But anyway, I do appreciate all you new people, all the day one subs too, all the, you know, 2K19 subs just in general. But yeah, especially the new people. Like, I'm trying to really build something here, and I know you guys haven't really watched any of my videos, as far as, you know, the, like, anything. If you haven't gone back and watched any old videos, you haven't seen anything like this. So I do appreciate you guys still here and, you know, peeping all the gameplays like this as well. But anyway, that's all for the vid. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like I said, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all that good stuff. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.